Hi guys, how are you? That's good. Did they sleep well? You know me, I am Cristóbal Correa and I will be the guide in charge of this beautiful trekking activity on day 2 of our tourist program. We are in the Nongen National Reserve, specifically in the entrance of the reserve, to begin our activity, which lasts around 6 hours. During the tour, we will make a small interpretation stop to talk about the biological characteristic of the area and why it's important to preserve this very special place within the Gran Concepción. What you see in my hand is the trekking stick. Have you used a trekking stick before? They have a basic notion of use. Well, the function of the cane is to give us stability in the walk and allows us to minimize the impact on our knees and optimize energy. The parts that make up the cane are the dragonera, which is this belt, the handle, and the body. There are canes of different body amounts. This is the cane with 3 bodies and serve to adjust the cane according to the person's height. The arms are to be bent to the 19 degrees angle. When that angle is formed, it means that the cane was properly adjusted. We will enter our hand by the dragonera in this way and let it rest. This is the correct way to take the cane. In case we fall, the cane will remain in our hand. If there is a steep slope inside the road, it's necessary to shorten the staff, because if it stays the same, we'll show stretch our arms a lot. And if we go down a slope, we must lengthen them since the distance between the floor and the cane increases. Therefore, it's necessary to enlarge it a little more to go down. Everything depends on the size of the slope. Fortunately, the trekking we will do on the trail, the Copihues, is a lot difficult. To move with the stick, we must interpose the left arm with the right foot and the right hand with the left foot, and we will like that. It's an intuitive movement and they will do it naturally. A recommendation before starting: within the reserve there are paths are the roads, so we must walk in the line about accidents. There are other places like this where the displacement area is large, but in these specific areas they must walk in a room. This is part of the safety talk. I recommend you apply sunscreen, put on your sunglasses, because there is a high rate of UV radiation. We must protect and hydrate. We will stop for lunch. We have a surprise ready for you. Are you ready to start activity? Let's go. Good morning guys, how are you? Well, you know me, I'm Cristóbal. We will start with the third activity of the tourist program, that is kayaking. We are in the Hualpén Peninsula, specifically in Caleta Lenga, to start our journey to the Ramuncho Beach. Once we get to Ramuncho Beach, we will take a boat ride to Caleta Chome. We'll return to the beach again and we will return off kayak trip to this place. This is the life jacket we will use in the activity. To put it on, we must release the straps. They must release them all before putting on the vest. Release the straps from above. Once the straps are loose, they put on the life jacket and fasten the zipper up. Now you have to adjust it to your body, not so thick, not so loose. That's the idea. Let's start the adjustment below. How are they? Yeah? Great? Yes? Perfect. Good. Now we will adjust the side strap in this way. Yes. Perfect. Yes. Finally, we will adjust the straps on the shoulders. I insist, the idea is that it's not so thick or so loose. The rowing helps you move around in the water. The paddle consists of two main parts that are the paddles and the pole. One of the fundamental things for a good paddle is to know how to take the paddle. The correct way to do is like this. You have to put it on your hand and with your hands for 19 degrees angles. Yes. Once we have the correct posture, we identify the position and know that it's our measure to take the paddle. For a good paddling technique, which we will practice in the water, you must enter the right shovel into the water, pushing with the left arm. And we will put the left shovel with the left arm. It push it and pull it, push it and pull it. This minimizes the loss of energy and avoids possible injuries. At the time of rowing, the idea is that our hand does not access the line of the shoulders as well. We bury the shovel with an arm and push it toward the opposite. If we access the shoulder line, we are expending unnecessary energy. This is the correct position. What they see in my waist is the neoprene skirt, which prevents to entry of water into the kayak. It keeps us dry inside the kayak, and it's put in the following way. We enter the kayak. Inside the kayak there are three main support points that are the feet, the nest, and the back. This is the correct position: foot, neck, and back. To put our skirt, we do it from back to front, and we stretch it. They have to make sure it's well worn. If it's worn, put water can enter, and this is not the idea. If we dive into the water, we must take the correct one that is here and throw it away with force. To communicate within the water, we must use the oar or use the whistle. To make and water the group, I will make this gesture that means meeting. If we have to go to the right, I will move my paddle in that direction, and if we have to go to the left, I will do it that direction. To ask them how they are, I will blow the whistle to get their attention, I will ask them this way. If they feel well, they shall respond to me in the same way, and if they have any inconvenience, they shall make the following history. How are you guys? Did you like the activity? Unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye. We are closing the tourist program. It was a pleasure to meet you all. We enjoyed it very much, and I hope that you too have learned from the culture and natural wonders within the Gran Concepción. It was a pleasure to accompany them. Now I will give you a satisfaction survey. For our company, it's very important to know your opinion and does our service better. I will give them each one. We will go to the van and we will conclude this tourist program. We will go to the van and we will conclude this tourist program. Applause for you.